Thank you, Freak. And Zyrene, going into this game, Kobe talked about the fact that both of these teams have very strong early games. He threw up those CS numbers from the top laners and the AD carries, showing them kind of right neck and neck when they come out of the lane phase. So we knew that it was going to play out pretty closely coming out of lane phase.
Yeah. Both teams actually have the highest average gold lead at 10 minutes, 1 and 2 right there. So that's what we expected right out.
Which means, of course, that things were going to play out in the way that team fights are going to be one of the biggest deciding factors in the game. And so I have to say, I have to commend both teams on actually crafting pretty decent team comps when it comes to that straight-up brawly team fight.
Yeah, I think they drafted themselves pretty good comps for that. You know, giving Balls Rumble, though, it's always a big mistake. You never want to give that guy that champion. He is probably the best Rumble in the world. At the moment. He showed that on the international stage, too. He was drawing bans all the time. Not
sure anybody would fight you on that. That is going to bring us to our replay, which is kind of one of the big turning points of the game and a showcase of that team fighting potential. And that match, you know, had a lot of big plays in it, and we've got a big tweet here, LCS Big Plays, at Brent Schenkel wrote, "Damn, what a combo equalizer in Brommel." And we're going to show you just that. 19 minutes into the game. I'm going to pull it right up here. Zyrene, I'm going to let you take it away. Set it up for us.
Damn!
Damn!
So yeah, they're starting the dragon here on CLG's side. And then what's going to happen is Zion Spartan, you can see here on the map, he's actually flanking from the other side, trying to get onto high. They're going to pop the Sivir ultimate and come right up into here. And you're going to see two ultimates, and they're actually not layered right on top of each other. Braum ultimate gets angled up that way, and then we're going to see the Rumble ultimate angled this way. And you can start rolling the clip here. This is CLG thinking they can take this fight because it's a flank and a collapse on top of them. It starts a 4v5, and pause it here. You can see the two ultimates are actually not on top of each other, but this is better because Sivir cannot re-enter the fight with her 500 range across this ultimate. If they were both layered here, she could kite downward and continue to deal her damage here. So because of this keeps Double Lift out of the fight, and even to get out of the fight, he is slowed doing so. So we'll continue rolling the clip out here, and you're going to see the damage allocation from Double Lift is now, I have to get out of this fight. I cannot hit anybody around here, and Sneaky comes in from the backside to start dealing his damage. That was originally a 4-on-5, but the way that it was played by Cloud9 with the stacked ultimates is what ended up getting them back into the game and collapsing that tiny little gold deficit they had. So that's what ultimately launched them to start taking these team fights. And I talked about it earlier at the start of the show about how I thought CLG is a team to watch out for, but the big problem here is their team fights. Their team fights are always a little scattered. Their map movements, their map control, their map pressure is top tier. They know where to be and how many people to allocate there. They don't always know when to fight and when they can win that fight, or even how to do it.
I was going to say, they seem to get a little over-aggressive sometimes, because as you pointed out there, they had the flank from Maokai, a level up on the Rumble as well. So that wasn't even a rank 2 Rumble out there that kind of decimated the team, but they felt they were in the position to fight. They popped the Sivir ulti and said, we're fighting.
That happened a lot this game. If you remember back to near the end of the game where they were sieging tier 2 from Cloud9 upward, CLG pops the Sivir ultimate and starts going, and even Kobe said, he's like, I thought they were going to wait for a skill shot to land before they popped that. But no, they popped it and they tried to force the issue here because they were behind at that point. But when you're a little bit ahead, you want to start growing that lead. And CLG can do that, and they've shown that they can do that. But they're just a little too trigger happy sometimes.
Yep, yeah. Solid win there for Cloud9, finally beating one of the top teams. We heard Hyde talking about how much that meant for them. But I have to say, the level of play there that was executed by both teams, pretty phenomenal. We are going to step away for just a bit while Team Liquid and Team Soul Mid loaded for the next match. So don't go anywhere. Our coverage of the NA LCS Spring Split continues after this.
This is how fun top lane is, man.
I love top lane. It's my favorite
top
lane.
Top lane's just a bunch of wet noodles slapping each other.
Across the whole team, they're forced to flash, but they are still getting melted by the equalizer. Back in, that teleport's gonna happen. That turret can't be taken down. Meteos gets the smite. That means Xmithy and Zion Spartan are left alone.
Uh-oh, here's the re-engage.
That's the ulti. Meteos gets hit. Cloud9 wants it as well. CLG go for broke in their own base.
Jiving.
Yo, Sivir!
I got Sivir. Chase. Careful. Meteos, careful. I'm going in. Okay, go. Afro. Careful.
Here comes the teleport in. Oh, it's going to be the Void Rush as well, but he's only going to the bottom lane. The heroes, Balls and Hyde coming in strong. Cloud9 takes down Counter Logic Gaming.